The baby kicked me in my hoo-ha and it hurt. Anyway. Hello everyone, my name is Tasha and this is Candied Little Yams. This is my 31st week pregnancy update, even though I am currently 34 weeks into this pregnancy and so excited that it is nearing the end part. And today I just wanted to talk about surviving working while pregnant. I made a video earlier in my pregnancy about working while pregnant and how miserable it was, but that was more so first trimester, and this is more so third trimester. Never in my life did I honestly think that I would still be working while pregnant, and I just wanted to take some time to vent about it. It is difficult in a different type of way than working during your first trimester. First trimester is more like, not for me, it was nausea, weakness, vomiting, flu-like symptoms all the time, hangover-like symptoms all the time. It's like going to work with a hangover every single day. But in the third trimester, it's more so like my major thing, back pain, stomach pain, Braxton Hicks, not being able to sit down when I need to because I have a stand-up job and it's fast-paced, not always being able to sit down at the 4-hour mark, or not always being able to eat exactly when I feel the urge or the need to eat. And I would say not being able to pee exactly when I wanted to or needed to, but I always make it to the bathroom. Nothing is going to stop me from going to the bathroom. I don't have to use the bathroom a whole lot, but when you feel the urge, you gotta go. It's very pressing and you don't want to pee yourself, so you better get there. But during your third trimester, it's more so like physical pain. But I never thought I would be working in my third trimester of my pregnancy. I'm 8 months pregnant now. I was 31 weeks when I came to this epiphany that I'm working through this whole pregnancy. Like, I've pretty much worked this whole pregnancy, and that's what it was. Main things that have helped me through it, making sure I take a lunch. I have to take a lunch every day. I cannot skip meals. It will not end well for me. I'll get nauseous, dizzy, faintal, weak. It just won't help me through the day if I skip my lunch or breakfast. So taking a lunch was very important for me and something that I cannot forget. Staying hydrated, drinking plenty of water before work, after work, and during my work hours, like guzzling water. Also, coconut water or a sports drink. Sometimes coconut water is more so like a natural potassium electrolyte enriched drink with natural sugar in it to kind of bring your sugar up. Sometimes, like, I have hypoglycemia, and just sometimes you need a little bit more than water can provide, especially if you have other things going on such as pregnancy or illnesses. Like, water just won't hydrate you in the way that an electrolyte drink will. So I keep coconut water in case of emergencies. Keeping snacks at work has helped me through it. As I stand at work, I make sure that I stand on the little cushiony mats that you see in like food services and other types of jobs. Like if you're a cashier, you can get the mats to stand on. They make a huge difference versus standing on pure concrete. Your back and your feet and your legs will hate you, but just that thin little foam mat that they have helps so much. Other things that may help that I don't quite do that I maybe should do is a maternity support belt. They say it kind of makes your muscles weak or your back weak or your abs weak, but if you have a stand-up job, it can be more beneficial than harmful. Also, compression stockings to kind of keep the blood flowing through your legs, especially if you have swelling or spider veins or any of those types of complications, or you bottom out where blood goes to your legs and doesn't come back up and you feel dizzy or faint. Compression stockings really help with that. Also, putting inserts directly into your shoes could also help you maintain working while pregnant. Reasons that I ended up working this long into my pregnancy are mainly financial. I have had people to tell me, like my parents, the father of my child, to tell me, like, if I am sick, if I go out on leave or complications, I just can't do it, then there are people to pick up the bills for me. But still, as a grown woman, you kind of want your own money, and as long as I don't plan on going back to work immediately after the baby is born anyway, so the longer I can push off pushing my bills onto someone else, the better I will kind of feel, the more money I will be able to save. And also, people may pick up your bills, but as a grown-up, you kind of want to be able to go to the store and buy what you want to buy. So the money helps me stay at work, the little bit of money that I get paid at work. And what else? Why else? Oh, so now that I'm deep into the pregnancy, I'm 34 weeks. It's getting close to the end, and I don't want to sit at home twiddling my thumbs like, when is the baby coming? When is the baby coming? When is the baby coming? So I kind of go just to keep myself distracted and keep myself from being bored, even though it is kind of painful some days once I get there. And you just have to, speaking of pain, once you get to work, you have to be an advocate for yourself. I do not have a light duty notice or anything, or early leave notice or anything like that from my doctor, because I do not have complications, and they have told me they do not write those types of letters for people like me. And my job does not take those types of actions without a letter from a physician. So I still do my regular type of work, except for like lift heavy things, because that isn't like a main function of my job. It's something that I can kind of get help with. So being in pain at work is painful, and some days I have to go home early. I just cannot hack it. Some days I have to take more breaks than I need to. Sometimes I have to take longer lunches, and you just have to be an advocate for yourself. When no one else is advocating for you, you need to advocate for yourself. Some days I don't go to work. I call in and I say, yeah, I'm tired today. Go ahead and write it up, do whatever you have to do, but not today. Tasha won't be there. And it's sad, but it's what happens. And it's not too often, but some days it's just not coming together, and it's not gonna come together that day. Like the day that I had gas all night, so I was up all night with this gas and indigestion, and I couldn't go to work the next day because I didn't sleep all night. You have to get enough sleep. You have to get like 8 hours at least, especially being pregnant. It wasn't going to happen that day if I tried to go to work on no sleep. Some days you got to tell people, I had hard gas, it was trapped, and I didn't know what to do about it, and I cried all night, and now I am sleepless, and it's time to come to work, and I'm not coming. And also, you just have to tell people at work when you can't lift something or you can't do certain things, and survive. And that's pretty much it. Some people look at me and say, oh, I did it, and I'd be like, yeah, it wasn't fun, was it? And other people, it's like, I don't know how you do it. And then I look at them and it's like, well, sometimes you got to do stuff that you don't know how to do, and you just got to hack it. You just got to get on with it, and that's life. So if you work during your pregnancy, especially in the 3rd trimester, tell me your survival tips in the comments below. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, share with your friends, subscribe to see more, and I will be here. Bye.